How many of you feel that tightening in your chest when you realize a bill is due on Tuesday, but your Social Security check doesn't hit until Friday? It is a terrifying feeling, isn't it? You've worked your whole life, you've played by the rules, and yet here you are, staring at a bank balance that's just a few dollars short of what you need to keep the lights on or buy your heart medication. You're afraid of that $35 overdraft fee, which, let's be honest, is just a penalty for being broke, and you're even more afraid of those predatory payday lenders waiting on the corner like sharks in the water. So you hear about an app called Brigit. You hear it can give you cash fast, with no credit check and no interest. And you wonder, is this the answer to my prayers, or is it another trap? Listen to me. Brigit is what we call a financial health app. It's not a bank, and it's certainly not a gift. It is a tool, and like any tool, if you don't know how to use it, you're going to cut yourself. What is Brigit really? At its core, it offers something called instant cash. If you link your checking account and the app sees that you have a steady stream of income, whether that's a paycheck or your retirement benefits, it can advance you a small amount of money, usually between $50 and $250. Some people get up to $500, but don't count on that right away. Now, here's the Susie truth. They don't charge you interest. They don't ask for a tip. They don't even check your FICO score. On the surface, that sounds like a dream for someone on a fixed income, doesn't it? But you have to look at the cost. To get that cash advance, you have to sign up for a paid plan. And that plan is going to cost you anywhere from $8.99 to about $15 a month. Now, I want you to do the math with me. If you are paying $10 a month just to have the privilege of borrowing $100 for 3 days, do you know what that interest rate would look like if it were a traditional loan? It would be sky high. You are paying for the convenience, and for many of you, that $120 a year in subscription fees is money that should be staying in your pocket, not going to a tech company in Silicon Valley. There is a fear I know many of you have, and that's the fear of identity theft or your credit score tanking. Brigit does offer identity theft protection and a credit builder feature. For some of you, that credit builder is a godsend because it helps you build a payment history without you having to take on more debt. They report your payments to the credit bureaus, which can help nudge that score up so you can eventually qualify for better insurance rates or a lower interest loan if you ever need one. But here is the actionable takeaway you need to hear right now. If you are considering Brigit because you are consistently running out of money 5 days before your check arrives, Brigit is not your solution. Brigit is a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches. If you use it once for an emergency, the car tire blew, the grandkid needs a coat, fine. But if you find yourself using it every single month, you are caught in a cycle of robbing Peter to pay Paul. You are essentially spending next month's money today, and that is a road that leads to financial ruin. Before you download this app, I want you to look at your bank statements. Are there subscriptions you can cancel? Is there a utility assistance program you haven't applied for? If you decide you absolutely need that safety net, you must be disciplined. Use the free version of the app first, just to track your spending. If you go for the paid version to get the cash, the second you don't need it anymore, you cancel that subscription immediately. Do not let $9.99 bleed out of your account every month for a service you aren't using. Your money needs to work as hard for you as you worked for it. Don't let convenience become another bill you can't afford to pay. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep your hands on your own money. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.